Hey Gratitude Seeker, welcome to the month of March. Do you remember what was great about March of 2017? If you don't, let's do the trick that we did in the first two episodes of this series and go to Facebook profile, and when we scroll we will see recent. We will click on 2017, and when we do that we will see the months and we can choose March. For me, one amazing thing that happened was that I was interviewed for the first time about the work that I'm doing with the Gratitude Podcast, and I received a lot of support from Lauren Zalewski. She was so supportive and so eager to promote my work, to help me out in any way she could. She was the first one to donate money for this project to support me and what I'm doing with the Gratitude Podcast, which was amazing for me because it's one thing to feel appreciated when someone appreciates you and tells you that, and it's another thing when someone appreciates what you do so much that they are willing to pay for it, and that they are willing to share something that's limited, let's say their financial resources. So like I always say, that there are two kinds of appreciation from my point of view, especially when it comes to work, when you are appreciated in words and other people really appreciate what you do and tell you that, and another one is through action, when they actually show you one way or another, like with a monetary exchange or something like this. Because if, let's say, you're an artist and everyone says that your paintings are awesome and nobody actually wants to buy them, it's kind of hard to make a living out of it unless someone appreciates your work and actually chooses to share their abundance with you. Another thing that I'm really grateful for is that in March I met a few people that later became great friends and really close and dear friends to me. And it's so beautiful how that all happened, because we didn't even plan on meeting them, but it just happened. Me and my girlfriend, we went to a friend of hers. We should have stayed for an hour or two maybe, because she was expecting guests. And we finally got back home the other day at about, I don't know, 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, because we ended up having a great time with them. We laughed a lot. We found out that we really enjoy each other's presence. And the beautiful part about this story is that after a while, even though they were from Bucharest, they loved it so much here in Cluj that after a few months they actually decided to move here. And now it's much easier for us to meet and to do all kinds of things together. For instance, like going to Budapest together, traveling like we did at the end of November. So these are my highlights for March, and I'm really grateful for the amazing things that I've experienced in this month. But again, enough about me. What about you? Look at your Facebook profile as I guided you and see what happened in March of 2017. Who did you meet? What did you do? What experiences did you have? Maybe you bought something that meant a lot for you, or I don't know, all kinds of things might have happened that generate this amazing feeling of gratitude. So what was great about March of 2017? What are the things that happened that made you really, really grateful, or that at least they make you a little bit grateful for the fact that they did, and that you were able to enjoy them one way or another. Take your time to think about it, to feel about it, and if you want to take this to another level, to write them down. As you can see, I only have 3 because 3 is a magic number, and when you don't overspread yourself and you only think about 3 experiences, it's much easier to bring them to the surface and to enjoy them more deeply. So what are the 3 things that were great about March of 2017?